present the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, the Vice President of the United States, Joseph Biden.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, thank you. Thank you so much. Like Jimmy V, my son, Bo, never let cancer touch his heart or his soul. To the end, my Bo worried about his family more than himself. He lived his entire life by my father's code, which was never explain, never complain, just get up. Just as Jimmy V's life inspired the creation of the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research, Bo Biden's life and concern for others inspired the Cancer Moonshot, the national effort President Obama asked me to lead to finally end cancer as we know it. Ladies and gentlemen, it won't be easy, but it is possible because we are America. And like Jimmy, like Bo, like Craig Sager, and countless others, we never, ever give up. Tonight, we honor Craig, a man of courage and loyalty, with a hell of a team behind him. Like Jimmy and like Bo had, fans, colleagues, coaches, players, the country. But most importantly, Stacy, Casey, Christy, Riley, Ryan, and Craig Jr., his home team, his family. Craig knows that every day, every hour, every moment matters. And by his conduct, he teaches us how to live with perseverance and passion, fearless, hopeful, together.
Flew right from Oklahoma City yesterday morning. I needed blood and platelets because I've been on the road, so I needed 2 blood transfusions and 1 bag of platelets. So I got it up here about 12.5 hours later. What's got me going today?
It's May 10th, 2016 in Houston, Texas. And Craig Sager has only one thing on his mind: getting to work tonight in San Antonio.
Right now, there's a production meeting going on. I'll be in that production meeting. This will be the first time I've had feelings on a game this day today. Morning, how you doing? You ready?
The blood counts, the experimental treatment, the odds it will work, all of it's just details when you only know one way to live.
Hey, love. I'm getting chemo as we speak.
There's no one else like him. I can't keep up, and I'm a few years younger, and I have a heart, I'm exhausted, and he just has so much energy.
Improbably, here in the hospital and everywhere else, he's still the same character he's always been for more than 3 decades in the NBA. Then again, it's that personality and that spirit, unusual, irresistible, unbreakable, that's carried him through the last 2 years.
There is no bigger battler than Craig Sager. We expect to see him soon. Our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. 1, 2, 3, Sager!
His first game in over 10 months, our friend Craig Sager.
This is the first time I've enjoyed doing this ridiculous interview we're required to do. It's because you're here and you're back with us. Welcome back.
Who works like this after 2 stem cell transplants, relapsed 3 times? He's so positive and so caring for other people all the time that I think it's, it's good. It's his turn that he's receiving the love on the other end.
Simply, we love you. Oh, we love you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm done. Ready to go? Game tonight. Let's get to San Antonio. This time, my goal was not to miss a game. If I missed a game, it meant I was losing the battle. I'm not gonna let
leukemia affect me.
In his third bout, he sounds like a veteran player who insists it's about taking one game at a time. Everyone watching, meanwhile, is astounded.
I'll be watching you on TV tonight. Look, have a great game tonight. See you back here tomorrow.
Okay, thanks. See you tomorrow.
For Craig, we talked early on what's important to you. And he said, Doc, the biggest thing for me is my job, my family, to be able to travel, to be able to work at a high-profile job. It is literally unheard of to do that. As Craig knows, we never know what tomorrow holds. We never know what the next week holds. But suffice it to say, what he's done is indeed miraculous.
I don't really feel any difference. It says it's supposed to make you tired, but I think I use mind over matter, and I don't let that happen. So, just one of the things I have to do.
There's been a lot of times when he's been on the road for 2 months, and I've been worried, but he's been very strong. Most people ask, but why? Why would you do that? And I said, because I can.
Because he can. It explains a lot about who Craig Sager is. The suits he wears, the questions he asks, the reason his battle has resonated with so many people in the game of basketball and beyond.
Welcome back to San Antonio. OKC with a 9-2 lead.
Make no mistake, doing his job is a risk to his life. Make no mistake, to Sager, any other life wouldn't be worth living.
I'm broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round.
At one point, they wanted me to be in total isolation. I said, Doc, if you put me in this isolation, I'm going to die. I said, on that death certificate, it's not going to say he died of leukemia. It's going to say he died of a broken heart.
I pray for you all the time.
I need it.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
You know how much fun I'm having right now? I crawled to get here. It means that much to me.
It's the simplest of victories, and one the rest of us so rarely think about. Complete one day just the way you want to. And then start the next one with the same goal. Maybe viewing life that way is how to never run out of energy or passion for what you do. Maybe viewing life that way is how to inspire everyone else how to live as well.
And I do it 1,000 times again.
How in the hell you go 30+ years without getting a finals game? Much love and respect. We really appreciate you.
I will rise 1,000 times again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, Craig Sager.
Well, first of all, thank you, Mr. Vice President, for the kind words and the struggles you have with your son, Bo. Your amazing fight, your determination, dedication, putting your whole career, your whole life forward to finding a cure for cancer. I am confident in you that one day soon we will wipe out cancer. First of all, I'd like to thank ESPN for this honor. Jimmy V's inspirational message is on my phone, constant source of encouragement and inspiration. And it's always at my bedside in the hospital, and I can listen to it anytime I want. So my thoughts are with the Valdano family, because this honor means a great deal to me. So thank you very much. I'd also like to thank my two families that are here. You saw their picture. First, my beloved bride, Stacy. She is my heaven on earth. In the darkest of moments, tears running down her cheeks, we embraced and we prayed. Please, don't leave me, she pleaded. We can fight this together. There's no fear in love, and your love is my strength. My children, Casey, Craig, Krista, Riley, Ryan, my sister Candy, Stacy's mother Mary Jo, my battle has been your battle. I would also like to thank my Turner Sports family. Many of them are here tonight. David Levy, Lenny Daniels, Craig Berry, Scooter Bertino, Matt Hong, Nate Smeltz. Your love and support since my first diagnosis has been incredible. And your willingness to adapt, to let me keep doing what I love, is something I will never forget. And the truth is that the Turner family is just part of a bigger family. All of you, the sports family. Sports are who I am in my soul. They have guided my life. And I have had the good fortune to witness all of your amazing feats. And I am confident that I will continue to watch those amazing feats. I have spent most of the past year and a half at the most impactful cancer hospital in the world, MD Anderson in Houston. And many nights I don't get out of the hospital until well after midnight. Now I take the same walking path back to the hotel. The sidewalks wind through a maze of buildings, including the Texas Children's Hospital. Many nights I'll stop, pause, and I'll go inside. And a few feet inside the hallway is this large model train display covered by glass. There are 7 buttons on the outside. They activate the trains, the circus, the toys, and the trolley. And many nights, alone, in the stillness and solitude of the hospital, I push those buttons. And I watch the trains as they disappear through the tunnel and emerge full steam on the other side. I watch the trains as they pass by the town square, the Dinosaur Canyon, the Pirates Cove, Santa Land, and the ice skating rink. And I sit there and I watch and I listen. I listen to the sounds of the circus, of the kids laughing, and of the train chugging along. Now, I don't know why I am so drawn to this train set. Perhaps it's my life coming full circle. Maybe it's just the kid inside all of us. Or perhaps it's a few minutes of my life that leukemia cannot take from me. The train actually takes 2 minutes and 20 seconds to make a full loop. But what is time really? When you are diagnosed with a terminal disease like cancer, leukemia, your perception of time changes. When doctors tell you you have 3 weeks to live, do you try to live a lifetime of moments in 3 weeks? Or do you say, the hell with 3 weeks? When doctors tell you that your only hope of survival is 14 straight days of intense chemotherapy, 24 hours a day, do you sit there and count down the 336 hours?
Or do you see each day as a blessing? Time is something that cannot be bought. It cannot be wagered with God, and it is not in endless supply. Time is simply how you live your life. I am not an expert on time or on cancer or on life itself. I'm a kid from the small Illinois town of Batavia who grew up on the Chicago Cubs and made sports his life's work, although there's never been a day where it actually seemed like work. I have run with the Bulls in Pamplona. I have raced with Mario Andretti in Indianapolis. I have climbed the Great Wall of China. I have jumped out of airplanes over Kansas. I have wrestled gators in Florida. I have sailed the ocean with Ted Turner. I have swam with the oceans in the Caribbean. And I have interviewed Greg Popovich. Mid-game, Spurs down 7. If I've learned anything through all of this, it's that each and every day is a canvas waiting to be painted. An opportunity for love, for fun, for living, for learning. To those of you out there who are suffering from cancer, facing adversity, I want you to know that your will to live and to fight cancer can make all the difference in the world. The way you think influences the way you feel, and the way you feel determines how you act. And to everybody out there, we are making progress, incredible progress. As the Vice President said, the Moonshot program, we are going to find a cure for cancer. But we need your help. We must continue to donate. We must continue to fight. And we must continue to do this together. I am grateful to my parents, Coral and Al. They raised me with a positive outlook on life. I always see the glass half full. I see the beauty in others, and I see the hope for tomorrow. If we don't have hope and faith, we have nothing. Whatever I might have imagined a terminal diagnosis would do to my spirit, it summoned quite the opposite. The greatest appreciation for life itself. So I will never give up, and I will never give in. I will continue to keep fighting, sucking the marrow out of life as life sucks the marrow out of me. I will live my life full of love and full of fun. It's the only way I know how. Thank you, and good night.
Well, when I was in the hospital at MD